Assalamualaikum. My name Raja Muhammad Adib bin Raja Abdul Halim with mention number 2019291438.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Syamil bin Rahim, ID number 2019267832.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Fahmi bin Dasuan and my ID number is 2019476132.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Hasif bin Anuar and my student ID is 2019-627-126.
The first issue for the webinar 1 is the carbon dioxide emission, which is a major contributor to the global warming. CO2 is a long-lived greenhouse gas that play a major role in the influence Earth's surface temperature through the induced greenhouse effect. Since the Industrial Revolution, man-made activity have resulted in 45% rise in CO2 in the atmosphere from 1750 until 2019.
Issue analysis. For the first webinar, rise of private vehicle ownership due to surge in Malaysian economy which led to congested road, less consideration on pedestrian and non-motorized vehicle when planning urban transport system.
Our suggestion to overcome the issues is Malaysian government should take different economic and financial measures to ensure that biofuels are effectively developed, promoted and adopted throughout the country. Second, boost the manufacture of biofuel from domestic material in the future decades.
Next webinar 1, biofuel offer many priorities including renewability, biodegradability, sustainability and carbon neutrality which can be related to sustainability syllabus National Green Technology Policy. Therefore, it holds great promise to solve environment-related problem and greenhouse effect.
Now let's proceed with the webinar 2 issue, which is the extreme poverty, lack of education, oppression and social injustice in Sabah. A lot of community in Sabah who are suffering from social problems which arise due to the bad state of economy, oppression to those who live in the rural area. And this led to lack of education, existence of undocumented and stateless people without IC and also birth certificate. Community in Sabah are also suffering from the deep ethnic issue and rudimentary problem between community who live in the east and west coast.
For the second webinar, income inequality between the rich in urbanized areas such as Kota Kinabalu with the rural areas such as Sipitang and Kota Marudu is widening and becoming more serious.
Our suggestion to overcome the issue is Malaysian government should stimulate the income growth for the poor, consider the state's socio-economic status, implement more inclusive home learning program and expedite the construction of internet telecommunication towers.
Next webinar 2, topic that can be related is the sustainability definition of equitable means to fully attain an equal and fair share of national resources to its people. The effort of impacting Malaysia to assist the people in Sabah is really connected to this definition of equitable.
Now let's proceed with the webinar 3, which is the issue manufacturing operation consume a lot of energy. High bay light in a factory use a high usage of electricity which lead to the increase in utilities costs. Previous of the company generate their own electricity for their manufacturing activities by using a low compressor. However, this compressor release heat and also the noise to the environment.
Third webinar, motor winding temperature increase and start to damage which led to high electricity use caused by voltage fluctuation, insulation damage and overloading.
Our suggestion to overcome the issues is manufacturer should conduct an energy audit to identify how much energy each department consume and can take improvement action. Second, strategically schedule machinery use, and lastly is replacing fluorescent and incandescent with low power LED light.
Next webinar 3, topic that can be related is sustainability. The concept can be divided into people, planet and profit. The innovation made by ZF company by combining dynamo technology into their low compressor machine to generate in their own electricity is a good example in achieving sustainability.
So now we are already at the end of the webinar summary, and the live webinar is the webinar 4. The issue here is bank focusing on profit only. There are many projects out there including in Malaysia that need a fund to continue their project, and most of the company get the fund by making a loan with the bank, and as we know, bank only focus on the profit, so they're going to approve any project that have a good return to them even though that project going to harm our environment in the future.
The fourth webinar, bank ultimate goal is making money for their shareholders. Most bank owners are their shareholders. They do this by charging borrowers higher interest rate on loans and other obligations.
Our suggestion to overcome the issue is financial institutions can support and reward efforts towards sustainable practice such as investment in renewable energy for power generation, energy efficient vehicles and transport development, and adoption of green technology in the construction, management, maintenance and demolition of buildings.
Next webinar 4, topic that can be related is sustainability. One of the advantages of approach oriented towards sustainability is operational payoff. The bank can connect to process innovation and increasing productivity and the year of the use resources, reducing process time and minimizing waste.
As a conclusion, each webinar explained a different point of view on the topics of sustainability, such as from banking and manufacturing industry, as well as social and environmental sustainability issue. We as students are privileged and honoured to attend all 4 webinars and learn more on the topics of sustainability.